Hey guys, what's up? I'm JamieCuber, and in this video I'm going to share with you my top 5 tips to help you become Sub-2 on 2x2. So I feel like right now I should start with a confession. I'm not actually Sub-2. I average like 2.1, maybe 2 flat. However, I have only just learned EG2 and I think I'm qualified to be doing this video. By the way, because I'm not going to include this as a tip, make sure you're using a really good cube, because unlike 3x3, this can make a huge difference. I'm using the Volk 2M with MGC springs as my current main. Anyway, the first tip, which isn't really a tip, it's more like a priority, is make sure you know full EG. In the EG method, there are 3 subsets: CLO or EG0, EG1 and EG2. CLO is where you have a layer on the bottom and you do one algorithm to solve the rest. This requires 42 algorithms. EG1 is the same, but instead of having a full layer, you have an adjacent swap on the bottom, like a T or JPEM for example. Then again you do one algorithm to solve the rest. In this case there are 43 algorithms. And finally, EG2 is the same but with a diagonal swap on the bottom, which is another 43 algorithms. Combined, full EG is 128 algorithms, which you might be thinking is a lot. Some people would tell you to learn anti-CLO instead of actual EG2 algorithms. That could be a good solution, but there are a couple of problems with that. For some cases, you'll end up with some terrible algorithms, which are hard to finger trick and super slow. On the screen now, there should be some examples of when you should really use the EG2 algorithm, because it's just so much better. Tip 2. Use your inspection wisely. On 2x2 it's possible to one-look your solve, which essentially means planning out all of it in inspection. While this can be quite tricky, it should definitely become more natural. To do this, you need efficient faces. Cutting down moves at the start of your solve can make it much easier to predict the last layer case and the entire solve for that matter. Number 3. Turn fast. On 3x3, look ahead is crucial, and it helps to slow down your turning quite a bit. But on 2x2, if you've planned the entire solve in inspection, then there's nothing you need to look ahead to. So turning slower is just going to make your solve worse. However, turning fast can really help. To turn faster, you need to optimize your finger tricks as much as you can. This includes pinch and push U moves, F moves with your index fingers, and reducing regrips. A good way to practice them is by doing a very short solution, like a 4 mover, and trying to execute it as fast as you can, because the shorter the move count, the more impact your finger tricks will have. Four. Learn how to cancel moves. So as 2x2 is such a short event, reducing the move count of your solves can be super important. That's why cancelling moves is so crucial. Cancelling moves just means that instead of doing something like R2 and then R, you could just do R prime. That gets rid of one move. There's also another way of cancelling moves. If you do a U move and then a U prime, that doesn't actually do anything, so you can get rid of or cancel both of them. However, you should be careful when you do this, because while R2R is pretty bad, R prime might actually be slower because of regrips. Like in this EG2 case, where instead of doing this, regripping and then that, I actually do this, R3, and finish off like that. The last tip is to practice your stack mat time at start and stop, because they're more important than you'd think. You can do this by getting an easy scramble like a 4 mover and drilling it to get it as fast as possible, just like you did with tip 3. In fact, you can do tip 3 along with this one, as long as you make sure that you're practicing both. So thank you so much for watching this video. This video took ages to make, so I'd really appreciate it if you took a couple of seconds to leave a comment telling me what you thought of it. If you made it all the way to the end, then congratulations, and until next time, bye!